You're watching Friday Night Live, sponsored by Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your possibilities.
Welcome to Friday Night Live. I'm Adrian Luevano. We got semifinal playoff football tonight. We start in Division 1, where Liberty hit the road to play top-seeded Buchanan. These two teams have played each other 3 straight years in the semifinals. Caden Rogers runs into the score to make it 14-14 just before the break. That's the score until the fourth quarter. First play of the final period, Carson Woods connects with Jason Oliver, who gets down to the 3. The drive would end in a touchdown. That's punched in by Grant Austin. Pats up 21-14. Bears respond with another Rogers touchdown in the fourth quarter. This time he goes 49 yards to tie the game up. That did not stop Liberty from fighting back. Final 3 minutes. Pats go for it on 4th and 1. The chains come out. They get the first down. The next play, Grant Austin breaks free for a 19-yard touchdown that puts the Patriots up for good. Liberty wins 28-21. The Patriots move on to face Central in a rematch of the 2018 D1 final. For the first time in 12 years, the Frontier Titans are in the semifinals. They went across town to play Bakersfield. The Drillers turned their season around after losing 3 straight to start the year. This matchup was supposed to happen in Week 10, but it got canceled due to COVID. This game lived up to the hype. After a fumble recovery, Drillers quarterback Ty Montero follows his blockers 20 yards and goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Bakersfield takes a 6-point lead after a missed extra point. Make sure to watch this next play closely. It's a flea flicker. Titans QB Vincent Igoa launches a ball to a wide open Devin Cochran. That is a 51-yard touchdown. Frontier takes a 1-point lead. Plenty of fireworks on offense for the Titans in the first half. This time Igoa drops back, decides to keep it himself, and he's going to dive in for a score. Frontier took an 8-point lead into halftime, but Bakersfield battles back to win this one 21-14. The Drillers are back in the Valley title game and will try to win their first championship since 2016. Bakersfield Christian trying to make it to their 5th straight Valley title game. They travel to DINUBA in D3. Bryson Waterman fills the punt off a bounce, and then watch him go. He bounces it out to the outside of the sidelines, and no one is going to be able to catch him. He ties the game up at 7 in the first quarter. I have a feeling we might see that later in the show as well. Now the Eagles strike on offense. Braden Waterman slings it out to our man Bryson Waterman. He can do it all, folks, right? That gives BCHS the lead. The Eagles did it on the ground later in the game. Nathan Perez gets to carry, and he's very explosive. He scores a 40-plus yard touchdown on 4th down. The Eagles take down DINUBA in a shootout 49-27. They will play CVC in a rematch of the Milk Bowl. This time it is for a section championship. Independence has won 6 straight games. They are 1 win away from going to the Division 4 championship game. Lowest scoring first half, as this one was a defensive battle. Landon Denmark fakes out Roosevelt's defense on a zone read to score from 5 yards out. So Independence takes a 7-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Rough Riders trying to answer back. Mario Kozma is picked off by Jonathan Vigil. We talked about defense being king early in this game, and Roosevelt's defense came up clutch again with their backs against the wall. Denmark is hit hard on this keeper. The ball pops free, and the Rough Riders recover, but Independence finds their groove on offense in the second half and blows out Roosevelt 42-14. The Falcons will host a D4 title game next week. Highland upset the #1 team in D4. Now they play Mendota at home. Aztecs quarterback Jacob Silva passes it to Richard Caja Jr., who breaks a tackle, and he is gone to the house. A 70-plus yard pass. Caja Jr. rumbles all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Mendota was not done on offense. Silva continued to make great plays on the road. He keeps it himself and powers past every single Highland defender. Mendota keeps their Cinderella run alive with a 34-28 win. They play Independence next week for that D4 title. Hey, we're still getting started here on Friday Night Live. We have more highlights and scores. We go to Division 5 and 6 after the break. Don't change that channel. Welcome back to FNL. Ridgeview entered the postseason with just one win, and now they're one win away from going to the Division 5 Valley Championship game. They played Rigetti at the Coast, and they were number 3. And check out that fog. Elias Martinez fools everyone on this option. He glides across the goal line for 6. Where is he? Right there, there he is, and he's going to get the ball again for the Warriors later in this game. He hauls in a pass to get Rigetti into the red zone. The Warriors march down to the 1-yard line on that drive, and they do a quick QB sneak to score a touchdown. Ridgeview's Cinderella run is over. They fell to Rigetti 27-6. Over in Bull Run, the Liberty Hawks beat the Bobcats 20-6. It was Bull Run's first semifinal appearance since 2011. In Division 6, number 1 Taft takes down Woodlake 49-13. The Wildcats are back in a section final for the first time since 2009. They will host Morro Bay. That should be a fun one. So 5 Kern County teams are playing for a Valley Championship next week. Liberty, Bakersfield, Bakersfield Christian, Independence, and Taft will try and bring home a trophy back to Kern County. And we aren't done on Friday Night Live because Top 3 on 23 is next. Don't miss it. It's a fun one. Welcome back to Friday Night Live. Now to our favorite part of the show. Let's go to Top 3 on 23. Starting with number 3, we go to downtown Bakersfield. John Appleton makes the interception in the end zone for Frontier, and he has gone 100 yards the other way for a touchdown, but only for a moment. This would have been number 1, but flags on the return bring it back. Still great play by Appleton. The interception count, so we wanted to highlight that one. And top play number 2, Bryson Waterman feels the punt for BCHS off the bounce, and then watch him go. He bounces it out to the sidelines, and no one is going to catch him. He ties the game up at 7 in the first quarter, and BCHS takes down DINUBA in a shootout. They will play CVC for the section championship. And number 1, Frontier hit the Drillers with a flea flicker. Titans QB Vincent Igoa launches the ball to a wide open Devin Cochran. That is a 51-yard touchdown. Frontier takes a 1-point lead, but Bakersfield comes back to beat them. The Drillers will play in Division 2 championship game against Bullard. Hey, that's all the time we have this week. Thanks for joining us on Friday Night Live. Have a great weekend, and see you next Friday for championship football right here on FNL.